In this video, I want to talk a little bit about self-subjectivity, and in particular how it's going to relate to direction and how personality characteristics and individual differences can help inform us of how we can cultivate a greater sense of meaning, purpose, and really recognize and understand our essence, which is related to meaning and purpose. That's directly associated with the self and pertains specifically to the to self-subjectivity or self-subjectivity, and this perceptual, self-processing, expressive infrastructure that we have. Uh, and what self-subjectivity is, it's that direct perception, and it influences our precepts, it can influence our sense experiences as well, and impact our body and environment in meaningful ways, but through our perceptions, our direct perceptions. And self-subjectivity pertains mostly to what we find meaningful and significant and what we value. And there's a sense of uh, cogency and coherence and consistency to that. So it makes sense to us. And we value it because it's significant and it stands out to us as an individual. And this can help us to individuate from like other people and other individuals and other selves, right? And to establish a greater sense of purpose and meaning that allows us to conduct ourselves in more authentic and meaningful ways that can cultivate our strengths and virtues in more productive and positive trajectories. And what forming a recognition of self-subjectivity really does is it helps us to hone in on aspects of our personality as well as what's present in the moment within our experience, within our perceptions and our conscious awareness, and what we're thinking about or feeling or experiencing an emotion, or what we're motivated by and our current motivations, um, how our actions are impacting us, or how our behaviors are impacting us, and what they're like too, the nature of them, the meaning is being conveyed from them, and forming a strong sense and recognition of our self-subjectivity helps to develop more of this self-intelligence, which is going to be associated with all these processes and take us to greater insights regarding these various personality characteristics that can help us to individuate ourselves from others and act more authentically in the world. And this is part and parcel of what it means to be a more integrated person, and also to move towards these self-actualization tendencies that promote a greater propensity to self-actualize and to increase our positive well-being, but ultimately support this positive psychological sustainable wellness infrastructure that pertains directly to this perceptual self processing, expressing infrastructure that's associated with all these various personality characteristics and conscious awareness and perception and cognition. They're amalgamated into one entity that is us, right? That is the individual, that is the self, right? And self-subjectivity is where we find what's significant and meaningful to us, and where the meaning becomes relevant to us, and where we can start to infuse perceptions, motivations, emotions, feelings, actions, and behavior with these meaning laden processes and these value laden processes. And that's direct to our perceptions and our experiences, and it trickles out through our precepts as well as our senses. So that's a little bit about that, and I'm going to be discussing that further in various forums going forward. So I hope you enjoy it.